Hey everyone, welcome back to Writing Practices. In today's tutorial, we'll be walking through the process of writing an immigration character reference letter step by step. This is a really important document when someone needs support in their immigration process, and it's your chance to vouch for their character. So let's dive in and cover how to write a letter that's strong, clear, and effective. Contact information. Let's start with the basics at the top of your letter. The first thing you want to include is your contact information. This is going to be your full name, your address, phone number, and your email address. By putting this information at the top, you're making sure that the immigration officer has an easy way to reach you in case they need more details or want to follow up. And don't forget to include the date underneath your contact info. The date is important because it shows exactly when the letter was written, and it helps keep things organized. So, in this section, you'll have your name, address, and contact details followed by the date. Addressing the letter. Next, we're going to move on to how you address the letter. Since this is a formal document, it's best to use "to whom it may concern" if you don't know the name of the specific officer who will be handling the case. This keeps things professional and respectful, and it's a good neutral greeting to use. If you do know who the letter is going to, for example, a specific immigration officer or department, feel free to address it directly to them. For most cases, though, "to whom it may concern" will work just fine. Introduction. Now onto the introduction of the letter. This is where you start by explaining your relationship with the person you're writing the letter for. You want to mention how long you've known them and in what context. Are they a friend, a family member, a co-worker? This information is critical because it helps the reader understand that you have a strong and legitimate connection to the person. For example, you might say, "I am writing to provide a character reference for name in support of their immigration application. I have known name for insert time as explain your relationship." Make sure to be clear and specific here. It adds weight to your recommendation. Character details. Next, we move into the main body of the letter, which is where you'll really get into the details about the person's character. In this section, you want to focus on positive traits like integrity, responsibility, and honesty. Talk about their work ethic or how they contribute positively to their community. For example, you might mention any specific examples of times where they've demonstrated reliability or kindness. Personal stories or examples are really helpful here because they show the immigration officer that this isn't just a general statement, it's backed up by real-life experience. Personal examples. A good way to structure this part is to use a few short stories or specific examples that show their good character in action. This could be a time when they went out of their way to help someone, volunteered in their community, or showed leadership in their job or personal life. Anything that paints a picture of them as a responsible and law-abiding person will help strengthen your case. Integration into society. After describing their character, you should also mention their potential to integrate into society and become a valuable member of the community. You might say something like, "I believe name will continue to contribute positively to the community and uphold the values expected of someone in this country." This reinforces that the person is not only a good individual, but also someone who will actively benefit society as a whole. In the final paragraph, you'll wrap up the letter by offering your contact information for any further questions. This is a polite and professional way to end the letter while letting the immigration officer know that you're open to discussing the person's character more if needed. You can say something like, "Please feel free to contact me at your phone number or your email address if you require any additional information." It's a short, simple conclusion that makes sure the officer knows you're available if they have follow-up questions. So that's how to write an immigration character reference letter step by step. Just to recap quickly, we started with your contact details, moved into a polite greeting, followed by the introduction where you explain your relationship with the person. Then you provided details on their character using specific examples. And finally, we wrapped it up with an offer to provide further information. Writing a good character reference letter can really make a difference in someone's immigration process, so taking the time to get it right is really important. I hope this guide helps you the next time you need to write one. Thanks for watching.